Franklin Elementary School. Please remain standing for a moment of silence after that.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. As always, we're going to begin our meeting with some recognitions and good news awards. We will turn this over to Miss Bell.
This month's Franklin Special District Artist of the Month is Miss Miller Sullivan. Will you come down? Let's clap for her first. Miller Sullivan is a kindergarten student at Franklin Elementary School. This colorful abstract artwork was created by Alexa Song's art class during a lesson inspired by contemporary pop artist Romaro
Sorry, Alexa.
Brito. Students explored line, shape, and color by creating bold sections outlined in black. Artists filled each space with bright, colorful, and playful oil pastel patterns, including dots, swirls, and zigzags. The strong outlines and vibrant colors work together to create a joyful composition that reflects the expressive style of pop art. You can view Miller's artwork along with other pieces by Franklin Elementary artists at the Central Office Gallery. Our thanks go to Chuck Sugg and Sonic Drive-In for their support of the Student Artist of the Month program. Congratulations, Miller.
Thank you. Now we have a podium up for public input if there is anyone here for public input. Seeing no one for public input, we declare that public input has now been closed. All right, reports, presentations, discussions. Dr. Decker.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Tonight, the Teaching and Learning Spotlight illuminates Pocket Talk. Earlier this school year, several members of the Teaching and Learning team vetted a new technological resource that supports families and students who speak a language other than English, Pocket Talk. It's a real-time, two-way voice translation device that is slightly larger than a smartphone. TNL then broached to principals the idea of providing a Pocket Talk for every school to be housed in the office and thus available to any staff and parents who may benefit from it. The FSD technology and instructional technology departments work together to secure these translation devices and provide personalized implementation training on the Pocket Talks to school staff members. And we now have a brief video that will provide an overview of Pocket Talk.
At Pocket Talk, we believe in a world where everyone is welcome to the conversation, supporting communication across languages with unmatched reliability and security. Our translation technology transforms lives by enabling spontaneous interactions and fostering genuine connections in over 84 languages. Whether you're in education, healthcare, government, public safety, or logistics, Pocket Talk is the tool that makes meaningful connections possible. Our GDPR, HIPAA, COPPA, and FERPA certifications reflect our unwavering commitment to privacy and data protection, ensuring every interaction is personal and secure. And Pocket Talk is among the top-tier translation solutions, committed to speaking the language of our customers. With Pocket Talk, language barriers are a thing of the past, making every connection count. Join the conversation with Pocket Talk. Visit our website to explore our solutions and learn about how we can help you connect seamlessly across languages.
And if you have a chance, Ms. Gentry posted a beautiful post this evening about Pocket Talk with some pictures from Pocket Talk in Action in the FSD. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Thank you. Item number 2 was to have been Mr. Townsell, who is unavailable to be with us tonight, so we will have him report that next time. Board Appreciation Week. I'm sure we all had a good time doing that, so if there's anyone who wants to share about their visit to a school, please do.
I'll share. I had the privilege of going over to Liberty Elementary and just seeing so many faces that have been there for so long. And it was an honor to have questions given to me and to answer them. And um, there's just a lot of excellence in our school district, and the opportunity for us to be able to see it through the vehicle of School Board Appreciation Week is so special. So thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity, and it was great also to see Star.
Right. Anyone else?
I just want to say every year it's wonderful, but I just sincerely appreciate the opportunity. I work full time, but usually the principals work with me around my schedule, and I appreciate that. But it's such a great opportunity to be in there and talk to teachers and get to know other people, since I can't go to the classroom and I can't see what you guys are doing on a daily basis. I mean, I hear about it, but it's nice to stay in touch. So thank you guys for always being flexible when you throw out a time and I'm like, nope, I can't do that. And working with me on that, I sincerely appreciate it, and I respect all you guys do in the buildings that you operate and what the teachers do in the classroom.
And Mr. Blair, I went to Moore Elementary this year. It was a change for me. I usually am at a different school, but enjoyed my visit at Moore. They have the best breakfast I've ever had in my life. Very good, very good, and there was plenty of it. And it was always, of course, great to see what's going on in the buildings, but I just can't get over that breakfast.
I'm sure we'll have people vying for more next year. So, I was privileged to go to Poplar Grove Elementary and Poplar Grove Middle School. Wonderful time, as you've all said. It's just great to get into the schools and see what the students are doing, visit classrooms, and so I was excited, and I was well received. I was walking past down the hallway, and somebody said, "Mr. Blair," and I was like, I turned around and had to go back and say hello. But it's always exciting to do that, and we do appreciate when you invite us over and you all the cards. I think I had probably over 200 cards, and believe me, I do read every last one of them. So I have read them, and they were excellent. I have a couple of favorites. I start to bring and share and put on the screen, but I said that's that. No, I won't do that. But anyway, it was great to be able to get out again. Thank you all for doing it. Any other comments? All right. Approval of the board agenda. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve the board agenda.
Do we have a second? All in favor? We are approved. Approval of the consent agenda. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Stillings, do we have a second? Ms. Barker, all in favor? We are approved. Business before the board. Dr. Snowden.
Yes, sir. This is an exciting evening. This is an opportunity that we recognize, and hopefully we're going to ask the board to approve these teachers that have worked really diligently to earn the tenure status. We provided copies of the recommendation letters from the principal for all these individuals who are being recommended tonight for tenure. Also, we've submitted for your review, and also that we presented for your review. And also, we have a video tonight that the principals have done. So at this point in time, we're going to ask Drew to let's see the video of each principal recognizing each of their teachers.
It is my pleasure to recommend Angela Hagan for tenure. I've had the privilege of working with Ms. Hagan for 5 years as a math coach, assistant principal, and principal. During that time, Ms. Hagan has consistently demonstrated excellence in teaching, professionalism, and dedication to student success. Ms. Hagan is an effective educator who designs engaging, standards-aligned lessons that meet the diverse academic and social-emotional needs of all students. She uses data to inform her instruction, differentiates learning, and maintains a classroom environment that is both structured and welcoming. Her classroom feels safe, supported, and her students are motivated to learn. One mother shared, Ms. Hagan's calm presence builds confidence, her encouragement fosters growth, and she creates a classroom where every kid feels capable of reaching their goals. Ms. Hagan excels at engaging third grade students through interactive lessons, meaningful discussions, and hands-on learning experience that promote curiosity, collaboration, and critical thinking. As a result, students remain engaged and demonstrate positive behavior that supports learning for all. Ms. Hagan is a collaborative team member who contributes positively to our school community. She works well with her colleagues, communicates effectively with families, and willingly takes on additional responsibilities, such as her third grade team leader and shared leadership team. Her professionalism and reliability make her a trusted and respected member of our staff. Ms. Hagan actively seeks feedback, reflects on her instructional practice, and implements new strategies to improve student outcomes. Her strong growth mindset, combined with a genuine passion for education, aligns closely with the values and expectations of our school and district, making her a valuable asset to our school community. It is my pleasure to recommend Sandra Martin for tenure. I have had the privilege of working with Ms. Martin for 5 years as a math coach, assistant principal, and principal. Throughout this time, Ms. Martin has consistently demonstrated the qualities of an outstanding elementary educator. Ms. Martin creates a warm, structured, and engaging classroom environment where young learners feel safe, valued, and encouraged to take academic risks. Ms. Martin designs lessons that are aligned with standards while meeting the diverse needs of students through differentiation and purposeful use of data. Her instruction supports not only academic growth, but also the social-emotional growth of all of her students. One mother shared, Ms. Martin possesses many traits that are very much needed in education. She values building relationships with her students and holding them at high standards while creating a fun and safe learning environment. Beyond the classroom, Ms. Martin is a valued and dedicated member of our school community. Ms. Martin brings positive energy to our faculty through her exceptional event planning, helping to foster culture and a sense of community. Based on Ms. Martin's instructional effectiveness, professionalism, and dedication to students, she is an asset to our school and exemplifies the qualities we seek in a tenured elementary teacher.
I am honored to recommend Rachel Kothamer for tenure in the Franklin Special District. For the past 5 years, she has served Freedom Intermediate School as a special education teacher, but she has filled a variety of roles. From co-teaching in every subject to running her own math class, her passion for filling the gap and making sure all students experience success has shown through. Being able to witness students make gains and help them recognize their own success is what drives her to improve her own teaching practice as well. Granting Mrs. Kothamer tenure will not only affirm the positive benefits of that drive, it will ensure students continue to benefit from it for years to come. It is a pleasure to recommend Christine McNutt for tenure in the Franklin Special District. Dr. McNutt joined Freedom Intermediate School as a 6th grade ELA teacher. She quickly began collaborating with our accelerated learning teacher to provide as much challenge as possible for the honor students she served, and then use that learning to implement creative challenges for all the students in her classes. When our accelerated learning teacher role became available, she was a natural choice to help lead our school in serving our highest achieving students. Her impact is felt across the building and the district as she collaborates with teachers from all content areas and serves on the FSD Honors Task Force. Granting tenure to Dr. McNutt will not only signify the value of her impact, it will allow her to continue the work that benefits all of our students.
I'm excited to be recommending Dr. Lisa Beard for tenure tonight. She has been an exceptional addition to our school. She started with us as a science teacher, and recently she's moved into a STEM role. Her knowledge with the professional learning community at work process has really elevated what we're doing here at Freedom Middle. She's on our guiding coalition, was a founding member of that. She serves in a variety of leadership capacities. Her academic scores when she was in the science classroom, she is at a level 5, both in her effectiveness and her student growth. We're just excited that she's here, and she's well deserving of this opportunity. I just want to recommend her without reservation. Congratulations, Lisa. I'm delighted to recommend Ms. Christine Caminetti for tenure tonight. Christine came to us at a point in the school year that was really a tough position to fill, and we were just lucky to find her because she teaches Spanish and French, and we hired her during the second quarter of a school year, and she jumped right in and took on those 2 courses and hasn't stopped. When I'm in her classroom, it's exciting to see how she engages students with the cultural aspects of both languages. And outside the classroom, she is one that helps our students make sure that they are understanding and following our school rules and our STAR matrix expectations. We're appreciative for the consistency that she brings to our building. Congratulations, Christine. It's a pleasure to recommend Ms. Kelly Lee for tenure tonight. Kelly came to us from Rutherford County, where she was an ELA teacher. She had been credentialed as a special education teacher and wanted to try something different. And so immediately I was struck by her professionalism and her knowledge and in her time here. Those have proven to be strengths of hers. Also, she is very organized in terms of all the requirements that she is expected to keep up with as a special education teacher. She builds relationships with her students and just shows up every day and supports both her colleagues and our kids. I'm excited for you, Kelly. Congratulations. I'm excited to recommend Ms. Kim Stinson for tenure tonight. Kim came back to the workforce after several years staying at home as a mom, and we are just delighted that she came to work with us. She has exceptional organizational skills that are most importantly helpful in the classroom as she teaches directed studies courses for us. She really takes that to a next level for our kids to make sure they're staying focused on their academics, also giving them enrichment opportunities throughout that class. But she's also a leader and big in our organization outside of the classroom as well. As a member of our school leadership team, she supports PBIS and helps organize those events. She's just been a great addition back in the building. We're so glad that she is here and excited for her to be recommended for tenure tonight. Congratulations, Kim. I'm excited to recommend Ms. Jody Suggs for tenure tonight. Jody came to us fresh out of college and just immediately was a superstar. And her husband was transferred, and she came back. She's back her second year in the district. We're so glad she moved back to the area. It's just been awesome to see her grow as a professional and be a leader. She has done things like brought back field day for our kids, and she is on our guiding coalition. She was a founding member before her husband was transferred, even as a really new teacher, just because of her willingness to ask questions, be engaged, and be a continuous learner. And so, Jody, I'm so excited for you, and I'm glad to recommend you for tenure tonight.
Dr. Snowden and members of the FSD board, it is with great pleasure that I recommend Mrs. Takia Easley for tenure. Ms. Easley is a second grade teacher at Johnson Elementary School who demonstrates a strong passion for learning, which is evident in her instruction each day. She consistently analyzes student data to refine her instructional practices and increase academic growth for all students. Beyond the classroom, Mrs. Easley tutors students after school, co-chairs our running club, and serves as a manager for the PAC. She is an asset to our school and district and meets all the requirements to be granted tenure. Dr. Snowden and members of the FSD board, it is my pleasure to recommend Mrs. Carissa Stinson for tenure. Mrs. Stinson is a third grade teacher at Johnson Elementary School with over 30 years of experience teaching first, third, fourth, and fifth grades. Her experience gives her a strong understanding of child development and allows her to meet students where they are both academically and emotionally. Mrs. Stinson leads our third grade professional learning team, facilitating weekly meetings and working closely with her colleagues to analyze student data and strengthen instructional practices. She is a lifelong learner, a true asset to our school and district, and she has met all requirements to be granted tenure.
It is my pleasure to recommend Mr. Drew Aaron for tenure. Mr. Aaron has taught third and fourth grades at Liberty and is an exceptional teacher and dedicated colleague who strives for excellence in all that he does. He is a respected teacher leader who has a positive impact on those around him. He's been recognized as an LES Teacher of the Year. He has served as the third grade team leader and helped facilitate changes in our school-wide PBIS program. In Mr. Aaron's classroom, high academic expectations are reinforced by exceptional classroom management. Students feel safe, challenged, and are encouraged to be the very best that they can be. Mr. Aaron is another outstanding example of why Liberty leads. Congratulations, Mr. Aaron. I'm excited to recommend Ms. Bondarenko for tenure. She is a talented musician who has elevated the music program here at Liberty. Since joining our faculty in the fall of 2020, Miss B, as we call her, has worked hard to ensure our students have exposure to the world of music through singing, dancing, and playing instruments. From our incredible Veterans Day tribute to her daily music lessons, students are experiencing the joy that an exceptional music education can provide. Miss B loves an extended contract. She leads multiple before-school clubs, including the Cub Choir, a recorder club, and a ukulele club. These extra opportunities provide students with a love of music and helps foster their love for the arts. Miss B is another outstanding example of why Liberty leads. Congratulations, Miss B. I am thrilled to recommend Ms. Samantha Carney for tenure. Ms. Carney has taught second, third, and fourth grades at Liberty Elementary. She has a heart for teaching children and supporting her colleagues and families. She challenges her students to take risks and gives them grace and space to grow. Her students know without a doubt that she loves them. She is currently the team leader for fourth grade. She serves as a district model teacher and is a member of our school's Writing Revolution Coalition. Ms. Carney isn't afraid to shake things up, and she's always willing to embrace new opportunities and challenges. Ms. Carney is another excellent example of why Liberty leads. Congratulations, Ms. Carney. It is my pleasure to recommend Miss Elizabeth Gallagher for tenure. She has served as our art teacher here at Liberty since 2022. Ms. Gallagher is a gifted artist who wants all children to have the opportunity to experience the wonder and joy in her art classroom. She plans incredible lessons for her students and takes pride in teaching students how to unlock their creative potential. Ms. Gallagher's impact extends beyond her art classroom. She has created the Pride Post Club, which is a fully functioning student-led post office, complete with star stamps and a postmaster general. She has also designed and painted a mural that celebrates and honors students with disabilities for our Inclusion Committee. Ms. Gallagher is another outstanding example of why Liberty leads. Congratulations, Ms. Gallagher.
It is my pleasure to recommend Melissa Graham for tenure in Franklin Special here at Moore Elementary. Melissa is a strong educator. She teaches third grade math, and she is very collaborative with her team and holds all students to high expectations. She does a lot of intentional instruction through accountable talk. There's lots of student conversation happening in her classroom on a daily basis. She is also a leader in the building as a part of our school leadership team for the past 2 years. She has played a big role in all that we do here at Moore Elementary. So she is a great leader not only on the third grade team, but a school leader as well. She also recently got her gifted education endorsement on her license. So she is a lifelong learner and she is passionate about teaching and all that she does here on a daily basis. So it is my pleasure to recommend Ms. Graham for tenure. It is my pleasure to recommend Philip Thomas for tenure here at Moore Elementary. So he is one of our physical education teachers, but he does a lot more beyond the classroom. So you can oftentimes find him tutoring in the afternoons. He is one of the sponsors for our PE club that meets in the mornings. He plays a big part in our 4th grade walk every year that we have. And also is a lifelong learner. He just recently completed his EDS in curriculum and instruction, hoping to one day be in a leadership role in the school setting. So he has really stepped up in a lot of ways. He is also a part of the adaptive PE training cohort right now. So that's working to enhance the inclusivity for all students in the PE setting. So a lot of what he is learning there, he has brought back to his team, which impacts students in a big, big way. So it is my pleasure to recommend Mr. Thomas for tenure.
I am thrilled to recognize Whitney Rushing and recommend her for tenure in the FSD. Whitney has taught 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and is now teaching pre-K in our school. Her instruction has always been prescriptive and responsive to individual student needs. She's focused on what children need and genuinely is loved by all. Her time in the pre-K classroom so far this year, and I have no doubt will continue to be this way, she has elevated the classroom expectations in pre-K and has really integrated pre-K into the broader community at our school, focusing on collaboration within pre-K. Whitney has been a dynamic educator for us since day one. She entered into the world of teaching at Poplar Grove during a tough time during COVID and has really been a shining star since day one. For that reason, I know that she will continue to be a standout in our district. I'm honored to get to recommend Dr. Gary Lawson for tenure in the FSD. Gary Lawson is highly respected in our school and district. His classroom presence is marked by his high expectations, strong relationships, and a calm confidence that transcends his entire classroom. He fosters growth and engagement in his students and his colleagues as well. He is distinguished by the way that he analyzes data and uses it to constantly drive his instruction on a daily basis. He has a collaborative spirit and, as I said earlier, a calmness that truly is quite contagious, both in his classroom and in our school as a whole. Dr. Lawson is an influential educator and he is powerful in the classroom. I'm so glad to have him there, making both an immediate difference daily and an impactful difference in the lives of children. We are grateful to have him in our district and in our school and hope to have him there in years to come.
Before we make the formal recommendation to recognize or to approve tenure for these individuals, I want to thank Amber Whitley and Shelley Robinson for their help with creating the video, Ms. Roberts and her staff in the HR department for processing all the paperwork that has to be done for these teachers and for the board approval, and also for the principals. That's not easy to do, is to get on the video, but they all want to do it every year, right? No, they do an exceptional job, and we appreciate their work to put this together. We have 19 teachers who are recommended for tenure this year. We congratulate these individuals and recommend the board's granting of tenure for all 19.
All right, thank you, sir. We have a recommendation. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Ms. Bell, is there a second? Ms. Barker, I think we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Barker?
Yes.
Mr. Blair, yes. Ms. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Stillings?
Yes, this has to be unanimous, right?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Then, teachers, you are approved for tenure. Thank you very much.
Susanna, do you want all of them up here for a picture? Or okay, tenured teachers, come up for a picture, please. Also, I think she stepped out, but wanted to thank Ms. Cross for arranging for the refreshments tonight, and Ms. Reardon for the flowers, the boutonniere for our corsages for our tenured teachers. And you may stay or you may depart, tenured teachers. I know you really want to stay for the entire meeting, but Freedom Middle School is playing in a championship, not a championship game, but a game to get to the championship. So, Mount Juliet. So, boys basketball. We know how to clear a room, right?
Yes, you do.
Next item is 2026, 2027 tuition rates. Currently, rates for those students that are out of district but inside Williamson County are $2,000 per year for the first child and $1,000 per additional sibling. Current rates for students living outside Williamson County are $4,000 per year per student. We recommend keeping the tuition rates the same for the 26-27 school year.
Thank you, sir. Is there a motion to approve?
I so move.
Ms. Barker, is there a second?
Second.
Ms. Bell? Let's roll call vote. Ms. Barker?
Yes.
Mr. Blair, yes. Ms. Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Stillings? Yes. We are approved. Thank you.
Okay, item 3 is, I think Mr. Stillings is going to.
Stillings will do that.
I'll
you,
take
sir.
this, if you don't mind, in Mr. Townsel's absence. I'll review this. As you all know, before each budget year begins, we meet and we draft a performance expectation document for Dr. Snowden. He is our only employee, and we are responsible for evaluating him annually. And we prepare this document prior to initiation of the budget work session so that we can make sure that if we have tasked him to do something, that we have funded the effort to do it. Okay? So we put together that document, and we came across 4 tasks or 4 elements of this document and assigned a score for each section. The first objective was improvement of student performance, and it had some subcategories. But out of 100 points, we allocated 35 points to that particular area. That's the section that was allotted the most point value because it's really the most important one, obviously. It's why we're here. The second category is effective management of district resources and its subcategories. We allocated 30 points. Executing the board's vision, 20 points, and of course, we need to be very clear what our vision is in order for him to understand and execute. And number 4, provide to the board and to all constituents and all internal resources the highest levels of communication. And we allocated 15 points for that. So then, after we've received all of the information from which we can determine the performance, Dr. Snowden presents to us a annual State of the District address, which was in our January board meeting. It also serves as his self-evaluation. Now, when there's a self-evaluation, that means there's also a board evaluation. So this past month, we have reviewed the State of the District address and documents. We've reviewed our documents, and we have awarded individually Dr. Snowden's points against this performance metric. And depending on how our scores are tallied, it indicates to Dr. Snowden to what percentage of his annual base pay he is entitled to as a bonus. For example, if he scores 96 to 100, he gets 100% of the bonus pool, 10% of his base salary. 91 to 95, 75%, 86 and 90, 50%. And I'm not even going to go beyond that because if you get below there, you don't need to be here anyway. Okay. So Dr. Snowden's total composite score this year, based on the 24-25 school year, is 98.5. Therefore, Dr. Snowden is eligible to receive 100% of his performance bonus pool, equal to 10% of his current annual salary. So, we need a motion, Mr. Chairman, for that bonus to be awarded.
Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
And I will gladly second.
Mr. Stillings will second. Is there a discussion? I think we can do a roll call vote. Ms. Barker?
Yes.
Mr. Blair, yes.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Stillings?
Well, let me go back to this again. This has to be unanimous because there's only 4 of us and tonight, and we have to have at least 4 positive votes.
We do.
So, Dr. Snowden, I am honored and delighted to cast the 4th and unanimous vote for you receiving this. And just speaking on my behalf, I appreciate the relationship that you and I have. I appreciate what you've done for the district over the years. And we are so fortunate and blessed to have you with us. Thank you.
Man.
Well, first of all, thank you. And the scores, quite frankly, I'm honored and I'm also humbled by the scores. And as I say every year, because it's the truth, these individuals in this room and those people who just left, the teachers in every school and every classroom, this board, all of us make this happen in this district. So it's not, I'm honored to be the leader, but without the support and the help of these great leaders out here, your leadership as a board, then we're never going to be successful. And I think success breeds success, and that has been proven over the years with this school district. And I'm honored that to have the bonus as far as voted on and approved by the board. As in the past years, I'm choosing to donate that bonus, 100% of that bonus, back to the district as long as the board will give me some leeway on what programs that I may use that money to benefit our school district. So thank you again for your confidence. Thank you for your support. And again, I'm honored by those scores. Thank you.
Before we move on, any other board members' comments?
I just want to say thank you again, Dr. Snowden. Right under Franklin Special District in the board, you're the next person that people know in the district. And I am just so grateful for the last 25 years to have your excellence reflected. Here's to 25 more.
You may have to ask Kathy about that.
Yeah, really.
Ditto to everything everybody has said. I have learned so much working beside you and having you lead the district, seeing how you lead. I appreciate how you've always kept students and the staff like at the forefront, how you advocate for the students and you advocate for the staff. You're definitely an example, and we're very blessed to have you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
Honored to serve with you, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Business before the board. No?
Director of Schools report.
Director of Schools report. Yeah.
Okay. Retiree Valentine's Day brunch, Wednesday, February the 11th. We're looking forward to welcoming our retirees at this event. I think we have right at 100 retirees that will be attending. The FSDEA co-sponsors the brunch, and our leadership group will help serve as hosts. The Food and Culinary Department will be preparing a wonderful brunch. The LES Chorale students will perform, and the FSDEA will be helping with check-in and hosting along with some of the LES PTO. Thanks also to Liberty personnel for the displacement of their parking area that morning. They're very accommodating to allow to park in somewhere besides where their normal parking is. So that means a lot. It's kind of routine, or not routine, it becomes a habit of where you park. And so for them to give up their parking space, that's really special. So Ms. Patton, make sure you pass along our thanks to your folks for doing that. And we also we hope that your schedule might allow you to drop by, maybe not for the entire brunch, but maybe to stop by and see some of our retired teachers. I can guarantee you they're always smiling, and they always want to visit, and trying to get them out of there at a time so Liberty can go back to utilizing their space. That is sometimes very difficult. President's Day, February the 16th, is a student holiday with a day spent in professional learning at the district level. Black History Month and multicultural events, our schools are recognizing the contributions of many outstanding African American men and women throughout the month in different ways. Some examples are FES is celebrating by reading information about Black influencers on morning announcements and having guest readers such as Mr. Blair and Ms. Bell. Poplar Grove Elementary and Poplar Grove Middle are including facts about Black Americans that have made an impact on our country on morning announcements. Then, on February the 24th, PGES second graders are performing a Black History program for the school. And later that evening, families are invited for music through the decades. JES will have the JES Tiger Troubadour Choir, made up of 3rd and 4th grade students, present their annual Black History Month program on February the 18th. This year, the musical selection tells the stories of prominent African Americans and their contributions to society. They will sing songs that honor the legacy of Scott Joplin, Ella Fitzgerald, Garrett Morgan, Benjamin Banneker, Jesse Owens, and others. Traveling through history and exploring the impact of these men and women made, our school will learn about how these brave pioneers changed the world for the better. FMS will have Black History Month spotlights through student announcement throughout the month, and there are others that are occurring. So we thank the principals and the teachers of schools for recognizing different outstanding African American men and women. The quarterly report for the new state law, TCA 496 2701, Threat Assessment Team, Board Policy 3.204. Based upon this new law, school districts are required to send parent notifications when a threat is reported to an outside law enforcement agency for assistance in an investigation, regardless if the investigation provides evidence the threat was not credible. The report to our SROs does not constitute the assistance of an outside law enforcement agency. To date this school year, 4 communications have been sent out regarding investigations, and Selby, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think all of these have proven to be there's not a real threat, that they're not credible, even though we need to go through that process. FSD enrollment period, February the 1st through the 16th. The out-of-zone preview window for open seats for each school that are in addition to currently attending students is online. February the 16th through March the 19th. The out-of-zone application request period is open for those who would like to move from their zone school and those that are moving to the next school based on their grade level and will be out of zone. This link will be open until the end of March. Out-of-district and out-of-county applications will be accepted during this time period, but will be considered for enrollment following the registration period for in-zone students. This link will remain open after the end of March. February the 27th, the schools have an open house on this day. Interested families may attend at any point during the hours of the open house. They may tour the schools, and there will be individuals who can answer any questions parents may have, prospective parents may have. Open house hours are 8 to 1 at FIS, FMS, and PGS, and 9 to 2 at FES, JES, LES, and MES. Additionally, the PAC will be available for tours for families that day. March the 2nd through the 31st, we have enrollment for current and new in-district students, which includes our current out-of-zone students attending the same school as they are this year. Also beginning on March the 2nd, running concurrently, will be applications for all children ages 3 through 5 for voluntary pre-K, peer model, and preschool, all which require an early childhood evaluation and qualification. April 10th is our kindergarten kickoff at all schools. Communication will begin February 20th for all current families regarding the registration process. The website will continue to be updated prior to this for information regarding open seats and other applications. Please check our website for detailed information on registering for the 26-27 school year. Our Young Scholars Institute, June the 1st through the 5th and June 8th through the 12th. The camp offers 2 separate weeks of challenging exploratory classes that are designed for independent and highly motivated learners. YSI is designed for mature, independent students who are ready to transition from class to class. The courses are academically and artistically demanding. Online-only registration continues until classes are filled. Conferences and meeting update, TSB Legislative and Legal Institute, February the 16th and the 17th. And then the COSPA National Conference is March the 12th through the 15th. And we have several board members that are registered for that as well. The only other, I'll call your attention to the letter I placed at your table from Jennifer Hacker, the cheer coach, and she was just thanking the board for allowing the cheerleaders to go to Orlando to compete, even though she was a little tardy in getting the paperwork done. So it was kind of after the fact approval, but they did very well. They finished 4th place, and they moved up or back into the a tougher competition. So she was very proud. We're very proud. And this year, over 60 girls had the experience of either sideline or competition cheer. So that's good. And Jennifer's continuing to grow that program even to a higher number. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Sir, comments or questions? All right. Updates, teaching and learning.
Nothing additional, sir. Thank you.
Finance and Administration.
Yes, we still continue to see strong growth in our sales tax collections. The month of February reflected a 7.7% increase month to month, bringing our year to date 5.7% greater than last year.
Good. All right. Anything else from the board?
As your legislative liaison, I wanted to make sure you knew I am attending the conference on the 16th and 17th of this month. And if you guys are still okay with it, I want to send each month's conference call, just the notes to you guys, just so you have them. And just let me know if you don't want me to keep sending them to you.
Thank you. Anything else? Is there anyone from Leadership Franklin visiting us tonight? Miss Julie Brown from the 5 Points Post Office. Thank you. Anyone else from Leadership Franklin? If not, thank you, Miss Julie, for being here. Nothing else that commands the attention of the board. We are dismissed.